year. And another key takeaway was on the
Morning, everybody. Good to be back today after a day off yesterday from the morning show. It wasn't really a day off, but it was a day off from the morning show. Who's batting lead off today? Christy. We're glad to be back. It's a lie, but yeah, we're here. No, we're glad to be back. I am anyway. Holly's probably not. Here's the pillow for the vent. Annette, good morning. Morning, Annette. Brian, good to see you there.
Our Brian or Brian Teal?
Brian Teal.
He's a loyal listener.
Yeah, I've never seen our Brian on there.
He must listen the old-fashioned way. He's
more of a radio guy.
Thank God for us.
We have a morning show, loyal listener, end of the year breakfast.
Yeah.
At Common John. That's what we need to do. Or whoever wants to sponsor it. You know? We could do the show there and then have breakfast with everybody. How much fun would that be?
That would be kind of neat, actually.
That would be fun. Y'all on board with that? We could do that the holidays or something?
I'm not even a social person, and that sounds kind of like a fun thing.
Look at me. I got all kind of ideas. Christy's on board. She's down. We have so many fans, we probably have to limit it. You know, have to have a drawing.
Yeah.
Drawing. I can't pay for everybody's breakfast.
Maybe we could do it buffet style.
When it's gone, it's gone. Good morning to you, everybody. Another day, another Thunder Radio morning show. We are glad to have you with us on your way into work, school, home from work. For you night shift warriors out there, it's going to be a good day on the morning. It's always a good day on the Thunder Radio morning show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. The warmer weather, really everything has me thinking of the beach. The cold weather has got me wanting to go to the beach. The warm weather's got me wanting to go to the beach. Yesterday it was nice and warm. I was like, man, I'd love to be on the beach right now. I can hook you guys, and I know you thought that too, so I can hook you guys up with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Orange Beach, Alabama at the Shoalwater. Shoalwater 802. 2 pools on location, hot tub there, and really nice view, and right there on the beach. And I can save you 15% because you're a Thunder Radio morning show listener. Go to gulf2beach.com. That's gulf, the number 2, beach.com. Type in Shoalwater 802, Shoalwater 802, and then use the promo code Thunder15, Thunder15. You can also find that information on our Facebook page, facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. If you have trouble finding it, shoot us a DM. Shoot me an email, josh@petersonmediagroup.net, and I'll be glad to help you out, get you the links, and make sure you get a chance to save that 15% on your beach trip this spring, summer, or fall. All right, we got a lot to get to today. It is Thursday. That means Thursday. Stupid Silly Stat, name that tune. Chance to win prizes coming up in a little while. Got some catching up to do. We were off yesterday morning. It was best of. So we're back live and in studio today. Current temperature check outside the Unity Medical Center studios. It is mild out there, 45 degrees. There was a few sprinkles on my way in this morning, so can we get ready for that? We will see a pretty heavy dose of rain settling in today, tonight. More later in the day, probably, but who knows? 70% chance of showers, high of 60 today. So we get the warm temperatures like we got yesterday, but not the sunshine, not the vitamin D that we were all wanting. Overnight tonight, around 52, 100% chance of showers. And then tomorrow, an 80% chance of showers. High of 63. Those showers dwindle as the day goes. And then this weekend, buddy, it is going to be nice. Saturday, 57. Sunday, 64 and sunny. And a long-range look at Monday, 68 degrees and sunny skies. That's grilling weather right there. I know some of our friends were grilling out some steaks last night. You can get some fresh-cut meat every day at Hillsboro Food Company. They are now open and ready to serve you. They offer fresh-cut meats every day, fresh produce, and other assorted groceries. And I saved the best part for last. Hillsboro Food Company is a local, family-owned grocery store in the Hillsboro community. 7403 Hillsboro Highway, 6 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. You heard that. They're not open on Sunday, so if you're going to get that grilling meat, get that before Sunday. On that note, it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce and the president of the Seth Green Fan Club. She is the microphone licker, the corncob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I get all that in there?
What's bad is it's all true.
It's all true.
It's not make-believe.
And I don't have a script for that. That's just right off the top of the head. That's why occasionally I do mess it up. But I got it. I switched from Dustin Diamond to Seth Green. Let's just get real.
Let's just get real.
Let's just get real. Happy Thursday. I've been in a country mood lately. A little more rock today. Christy said that intro gets better every day. I'm going to keep adding something to it every day of the year. So by the end of the year, I've got 300 bullet points to go with on Holly. I'll have to start writing it down. I mean, that'll fill the first segment, and then we got that covered. By the time I get to the end of the year.
I like the first of this song.
Oh, yeah. I don't like it once it gets going so much.
Once it gets going, it sounds a little poppy.
It's mid. It's a great song the first 30 seconds, then it's mid after that. Jessica says she's going to die on that Seth Green hill. She is. She was asking the girl one and her cheer friend the other night on the way to Spring Hill. She's pulling pictures.
I just wanted to.
You got two 18-year-old girls in the back of the car.
Perspective. Maybe the young crowd sees.
Maybe
he was handsome before his time. I don't know.
Got two 18-year-old cheerleaders on the way to Spring Hill. She's like, what do y'all think about this guy?
So I was texting Jessica actually about Seth Green and a couple of Daniel Radcliffe and whatnot, and I have a type. That's all there is to it.
Luckily, I'm in there. All right. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the southern Middle Tennessee community. We've got plenty to talk about this morning. We are 8 days away, Holly, from the border battle between Coffee County and Warren County. Here's the deal. We're over $100 per point in pledges, which is fantastic for the Dream for Weave Foundation. I really need that to get to $150 a point. $200 would be even better. But we need more contributions on that. So here's how it works. I know what you're thinking. Well, I can't give $50 a point. I get it. But can you do $1 a point? That's going to end up being like $100, maybe $120 to the foundation. If the more of those we get, that piles up. And at the end of the day, you end up at $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 worth of contributions to that great nonprofit. McMinnville, Warren County, they're doing $1 per point to the McMinnville special games. We cannot let them beat us. We cannot let them raise more money. So it's up to you to help out. Go to Facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. At the very top of the page, there's a pinned post that's talking about the charity charge. Now, we are out of your past deadline for the shirt. The shirt deadline was last Friday, but you still can be a part of it and be a part of it. It's a lot of fun. That game is on February the 7th, so still time to get those pledges in. Holly?
I'd like to add something right there.
Okay.
Can you turn my headphones up, please? You can come by the high school, while you're there watching the game, the border battle game with Warren County, big game. There's also going to be a chili cook-off put on by the Beta Club in the cafeteria in between those games. So 6:30 to 8:30, come watch some basketball, run into the cafeteria, support the Beta Club, get try some different chilies. It's $5. That includes your tasting cup and a drink. and you'll be if you want to register to cook some chili in there, you can find that on our Facebook. What?
I'm just listening to you.
Okay, you can find that on our Facebook page, and where to send your entry and money
On the Thunder Radio Facebook page.
Yes, it's
All right.
there.
Facebook.com.
At the top right now.
Search for Thunder Radio. So go look for that if you want to be part of that. Anyway, so we'll post more information on the on both of those on our Facebook pages and the website, thunder1320.com. We're 15 days away from Valentine's Day, folks. So, guys, you got about 12, maybe 13 days to get those orders in. And we are 38 days away from the return of daylight savings time. It would have been nice to have an extra hour yesterday at the end of the day, because I was leaving the Tullahoma studios at about 4:50. And I was thinking I'd really like to have an extra hour. I could go maybe get a run in outside or something. I just didn't have time to go do that before it got dark. It's been late days at the office for me the past month.
Yeah.
And will continue probably for a little while. And my
Burning the midnight oil.
Health is dwindling. I need to get to the gym. I was like, I'm going to get up and work out this morning.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, there's no reason
I'll sit there
I
for
can't
20
get up,
minutes
get
watching
on
the
that
news,
treadmill.
but I didn't.
Well, the news was sad today.
It was. There was
kinda,
an airline
That's like
crash.
my worst fear.
Other news, not to go too far down that rabbit hole, Winterfest. College Street Winterfest is February 21st. Jessica didn't provide the time, so y'all just show up anytime you want. Whenever. It's always fun. They always have a lot of fun games there.
Our kids' favorite thing at Winterfest was the like the medical area where you could go and they would put fake bandages on you and wrap your head, and you'd even have some fake blood on there. They loved that.
They're like, "Oh, I broke my arm.
Mama, I broke my arms. Big deal."
I don't know if they still do that or not. That stuff changes from time to time. 5 to 7:30 is when that is on the 21st. So if you want to go support College Street Elementary School's Winterfest and their PTO, then go do that. Any other announcements, comings and goings, things that we need to tell the general public? Because there's at least 2 or 3 people listening, and we could tell them right now.
No, I think I did good by contributing with the chili cook-off.
Youth baseball, softball signups continue in Manchester at the Ada Wright Center. That's at Fred Dedman Park, and those continue pretty much every Saturday for the next couple of Saturdays. So, Manchester Youth Baseball, Manchester Slow Pitch Association. You could call the rec center for more information on that. 728-0273. That's 728-0273. Like, I just know those numbers.
He pulled that number right out of his head, but then gets mad at me if I'll be like, "Hey, do you know this thing?" He's like, "Why would I know that?" And I'm like, "I have no idea. I don't know why you know the things that you know at all. But I thought maybe in your Rolodex of information over there, Rain Man, you could."
Rain Man. That's the problem, is the Rolodex of information dies with this. I need everybody else to form their own Rolodexes, and we need to systematically be able to function if I get pneumonia or something. That's what I'm concerned with.
Nah.
There's too much reliance.
You're pretty healthy.
There's too much reliance on me here, so we gotta fix that.
The thing that kind of is not the best about working with your spouse or running a business with your spouse or whatnot is they irritate you.
No,
they irritate you, and you don't have to be professional because they're your spouse. So you say things to them that you might not say to a coworker or an employee or something. Maybe you would.
Which then may lead Holly to say something to an employee she shouldn't say, because she's used to saying things like that to me.
Yeah, but
stupid jerk. Well, you can't say that to the random people that work here.
But one of the upsides to working, like take for instance, yesterday there was a not a conundrum. It was just a minor snafu. And everybody was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do? We need to get this fixed." And then Josh walks in, puts his daddy pants on, and handles it. Nice. And then it's nice. And then it's nice working with your spouse. Oh.
Can't believe you said that.
What? That's good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a country song called Daddy's Pants.
Sounds like something Wallen would sing, doesn't it? All right.
All right.
More morning show. Calling your birthdays. I've already got a few on the list at about an hour, a little over an hour. We'll be doing our birthday list near the 8 o'clock hour. 728-1320. You can call them in anytime. We'd love to have them. You're listening to The Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
Yeah.
What are y'all even doing now? Look what you've done.
Let me tell you something. I was in the kitchen a couple days ago and I tripped over the damn cat and I caught myself this part on the counter and you can't see it, but it is
I can
so.
see there's a bruise there.
You don't think you can see
Yeah, I
it?
can see it.
Anyway, my arm is so tender.
I bet you cussed at that cat a lot, huh?
I've started compiling some of my thoughts that I think to myself during the day, and I'm like, this is the stuff I'm going to talk about during the breaks.
Yeah.
Okay. Trivia's not working out for me, but I need to keep a conversation going during the break. So they're like shower thoughts, but I'm not necessarily in the shower when I have them.
Okay. Well, what are we going to talk about here?
Well, let me go through my list. I didn't know if I had time.
Well, I don't know. You got some time. Not a lot, but you got a minute and a half.
Have you ever just been scrolling on Facebook and you'll see kind of like an abstract picture and the caption says, stare at the picture.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at the picture of a cheeseburger and then it turns into Steve Harvey.
Right.
How did they do that? Because then when I go back to focus on the cheeseburger,
you can't unsee Steve Harvey.
You can't unsee, but there's no draw imprint of him at all.
How do they do that?
How do they do it?
Who is they? And can they put in something for the kids to do around here? Because they're pretty good at stuff. Morning, Dana. Josh should have put his daddy pants on and handled that cat.
Well,
Holly.
Actually,
Holly. That's
since you brought it up,
that's too far now.
Can I get that on a shirt?
Put your daddy pants on and handle that cat. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a bestseller for us in the merch store. I don't think so.
That's a Facebook joke and not an on-air joke.
Gotcha.
Okay, Holly?
They get us every season.
Holly,
I don't like this.
this is a great song.
What is it?
I Hate Alabama. Yes.
This part's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate when they yell Roll Tide when I got a Braves hat on my head. Like, I love this.
I didn't like the first part. The chorus is nice, but
Yeah. Well, it's of course it's clearly not just about football. You got to incorporate a love song in there. So, but I like that one
okay.
because I do hate when people yell Roll Tide when I got a Braves hat on my
It's
head.
the worst.
I'm like, this is not.
Know your A's.
I'm like, and so it makes me hesitant to wear my Braves hats. So I'm a Braves fan.
Yeah.
And Alabama fans ruin it for me
Tell them how you know the difference.
because the Alabama A has a little mullet. It has a little. They think it's an elephant trunk. I still haven't figured out what an elephant's got to do with the Crimson Tide. I don't know, but it's a mullet. The Braves hat does not have the little curly cube mullet.
What's that other thing that they yell? That
Roll Tide?
it wasn't Roll Tide.
High Tide, according
No,
to the
no,
commercial.
no. Yeah, I know that was a funny commercial.
Yeah.
High Tide. Rammer Jammer, Yeller Hammer.
Yeah, I don't even know
What
what
does that
who
mean?
even knows, man? They just found things that rhyme that they just make the words up. I could rhyme anything too.
Yellow Hammer. Was that in there?
Yeah.
Did I make it up? All right.
I don't have a yellow hammer. Anyway, real quick, I want to tell everybody about Dirtworks. They do all of your excavation. So you're going to get some rain today, tonight. You might notice, hey, there's water standing in my yard. It stands right there every time it rains. It gets near your house. That can create foundational issues. If it's out in your yard anywhere, maybe you're safe from foundation problems, but that's a mosquito issue. You're going to end up having a lot of bugs, and it's just icky. You don't want to deal with it. That's what Dirtworks is for. They'll come take care of that for you. They do all the excavation. They are the skilled surgeons of the excavation world. So give them a call. They can take care of your land clearing. They can cut in driveways. They can do sod installation, really anything you need when it comes to excavation at Dirtworks. 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks. And you can look them up online, see their work at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, WORX, the number 4, the letter U.com. Dirtworksforyou.com. All right, Holly.
Josh?
What are we talking about here?
So I don't go get my hair done. I know a lot of women go and they have maybe appointments every so often to get a trim or touch up or highlights.
The other day, the girl one was like, "Ooh, you should go get your hair done."
I'm not that person.
Okay.
I don't go get my hair cut. It's probably been over a year, I think, since the last time.
This is the longest it's ever been.
That I just don't have time for it.
And last time she got it cut, she threw a little fit before she went because she was afraid it was going to be too short.
Well,
sounds like the girl one.
I just don't have time. And then when I think about it and I'm like, oh, I have a minute, I need my hair cut. Oh, that's something you got to make an appointment.
Yeah. Well, if you just make an appointment for it now, then you'll build your schedule around it, Holly. That's what it is.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah,
I mean,
know
you
that.
got no problem getting them eyelashes done.
Well, I like that. I need that.
I know. I need that.
Yeah. Anyway, the ends of my hair look like a rat has chewed on it. It is not cute. It's just growed out and stringy, and you can kind of.
This is why people meet you and they're like, "You look different than I thought." When I hear, this happened the other day. You look different than I thought you would look from listening on the radio, and I think that's because of this right here. These little descriptions you give of yourself.
Okay. Well, then that bodes well for me when they see me.
It does.
I reckon.
They just must think you are hideous.
Good. I hope so. Over at our Tullahoma offices, the Coker building down we're upstairs, but majority of the businesses downstairs are salons.
Yes.
Every time I go to work over there, which is every day now, I'm like, oh, I need to get something done to my hair. She walks past like 15 different salons down there. They're everywhere. I have cut my own hair before just to save time. Like I need a little trim and my ends look gnawed on. I'll just trim it right up. But the straw that broke the camel's back for me, where I was like, I need to make an appointment, was the other day. The girl one was like, Mom, you ever think about doing something different with your hair? I like how she tried to be nice about it. Like she tried to be polite. And I said, yeah, I think about it. And she was like, I was thinking maybe some layers for you. Maybe get some of that dead weight cut off, maybe some layers and I was like, I know I need to do that. So I did make an appointment. Oh, Holly, good. I have an appointment today, actually. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I need you for something. Well. What time is your appointment? 11. 11. Right in the middle of the day. So I can do something for you before. Is it in Tullahoma or did you go somewhere else? It's here. Okay. It's in Manchester? What's here? It's KB Patton. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I want KB seeing what your hair is.
She won't judge me.
Good. I'm like, I don't want you to go to somebody that we know. No, you go get that done by
They
somebody.
got eyes, honey. They can see it.
You go get that done by somebody we don't know.
Look, I don't have a regular stylist because I just don't. I'm what they call a chair hopper. I'm just like, I'll see somebody and say, oh yeah, I need to get my hair done. And I'll call that person. Or somebody will be on, I'll see somebody else's hair. I'll say, hey, who did your hair? And they're like, so-and-so. And I don't ever.
No brand loyalty for you.
It's not.
The worst kind of customer.
It's not. It's not that I don't like how
somebody
they
can do a
do
great
it.
job and they won't get your business back.
Yeah. If they did a great job, they would get my business back. Sure.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Keep
Well,
going about your chair hopping.
I was just trying to think of why I do that because I haven't had a terrible haircut.
You know why? Because she forgot who did it last. She's going to walk into somebody's place and be like, it's the first time I've been here. They're like, no, you've been here 3 times before.
I've got a card right here with your information.
She's forgot. Brian says, keep your hair long enough so you can still smell it.
Oh, yeah. I want to keep it long. I want to keep it long because I like it like that. I've had when Josh and I met.
Oh, she had a bob cut.
Yeah, I had really short hair.
And then she cut it the rest of the way off.
And then I had like shaved my sides.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through some things, but
she overreacts sometimes.
I get what Britney Spears was going through because I had that moment where I was like, you know what? Let's get rid of all this hair.
Lindsay says nothing like gray hair that will keep you a regular, but that's not made Holly be a regular.
I didn't realize it was that bad, buddy.
No, it's not that bad, but you come to me all the time and you're like, look at all these gray hairs. Look at this gray hair. Look at this gray. I don't notice it.
I have about 17 up here.
You've counted.
And the girl one was like, Mom, you can't even they're not that bad.
No, I can't
Mom,
see them.
They're not that. And Josh gets on here and like, you think the gray hair would take you to the salon.
No, you are the one who points out that you have the gray hair. I don't see it. I won't see that hair. I won't see gray hair unless you just completely let it go and half of your head's gray. And then it's like Corella DeVille or something. And I'm like, oh, you got
a lot of attention he pays to me.
Gray hairs. I can't see. I'm colorblind.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. Lord of mercy. Any hootie. So I'm trying to think. I'm looking at pictures. Where am I looking at pictures at? Pinterest.
She's on Pinterest or Instagram.
Yeah. And because that's how you do it now. You go find pictures you like, different ideas, and you screenshot them and you take them to your stylist. But back in the day, before like computers and smartphones, before we had computers in every home, I didn't have a computer when I was in like even majority of high school. I didn't have a computer, and when we did have a computer, I wasn't allowed to touch it. It's very expensive. You don't touch it. But remember going to this? How we used to get our hair cut. You go into a salon, you pick up one of the books that was on the and you flip through it. Right here. And what you seen was what you got. You say, I'll take this one.
Well, there were plenty of options.
Yeah, there were a lot of books, but I felt like they were outdated. Yeah. The styles in it. Because when I was going in the, like, say 1993, say 96, I don't know, around that time frame, you go in and open it up and it's got like white snake hairstyles. Like,
yeah, so it's not what you're wanting. They got to start out the old magazines.
Big bangs. I would beg my mom, please do not give me big hair today, Mama. What?
Just the way you sounded so pitiful. Like this is still awful. A problem for you.
It was like, the Aquanet. It would just, my face would be sticky after. She
couldn't stop smiling.
She tried to put her hand here, to guard it, but
her skin was stuck.
Yeah. She would do my bangs up and tease them back, and it just looked like a big seashell of hair. A big wave of bangs. It was bad enough. I already had to wear like hand-me-down out of style clothes. When everybody started wearing, we called them flares. Mm. They call them, I guess, boot cut bell bottom. I don't know. But
They're not as extreme as the old bell bottom, the 70s bell bottoms.
Yeah, they weren't. Well,
They're
some
more-
of them were. The Jinkos were, but
Yeah.
It wasn't cool to wear straight leg jeans no more.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, please don't send me to school. And she's like, they're Levi's, they're good jeans.
I ain't even listening to that.
I was like, everybody's
Bless.
wearing Aeropostale, Mom.
Aeropostale. Bless. Sorry.
Here, go put these with your Bugle Boy.
I was wearing Bugle Boy and Duckhead stuff, and then that stuff got big later, or at least Duckhead did. I don't know about Bugle Boy. I also had a bunch of Champion athletic gear that you couldn't.
That was not cool when we were young.
You just grabbed that off the side of the road for $1. I mean, and now somebody famous put it on. And that jacket that I wore around forever that was not cool is $200. All right, we got more morning show. We're across the top of the hour. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Warmer weather yesterday had me thinking, man, be nice to sit at the beach. I got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo at Orange Beach, Alabama that you can save 15% on because you're a Thunder Radio morning show listener. Gulf2beach.com. That's Gulf, the number 2, beach.com. Shoalwater 802. That's your unit. Shoalwater 802. And use the promo code Thunder15.
Go look it up.
15.
You know you want to.
I know. Use that promo code Thunder15 and you're going to save 15% on your booking. It's that simple. There's no gimmicks, tricks, none of that. That's just because you are a loyal listener. I'm going to hook you up with that deal. But when the days are gone, the days are gone. So I've saw several of the summer weeks are getting booked up. There's still some left. There's still maybe a spring week or two left. So go get those booked up now at Shoalwater 802. All right, that's going to do it for the first half hour. We got plenty more morning show here until 8:30. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, Misty.
Which insurance agency has the best customer service in Manchester?
I don't know.
I was almost going to say that's going to do it for the whole morning show.
I got so there.
It's going to do it. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
When I come in tomorrow, y'all, I hope I have because I would like my hair to have some more volume. I would like it to have just some sort of shape that was on purpose.
The shape that was on purpose.
I would like for 80s hair to come back in style now. I'm ready for it now.
You just do it on your own. I mean, that's what Tiffany looks like walking around here. She's got bigger hair.
Who?
Tiffany, she's got that.
You want me to fix my hair like Tiff?
No, I'm just saying she's just doing her own thing. You could bring it back. You could do your own style.
She has curly hair. Like her hair is naturally very curly.
Does it have to be curly to have 80s hair? You could get a perm.
It's easier to create volume with curls.
They do perms downstairs over there in Tullahoma. I smell it. What is it about that smell? Like that whole lower level of that building is.
Smells like chemical?
Yes.
That's what it is, buddy.
Have you ever had a perm?
I've had several, yeah. My mom got me a perm when I was in the 2nd grade, and it was tight. It was a tight perm.
I think I remember the mullet. There's perm curls in that mullet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't a mullet. My bangs just extended further than normal kids' bangs.
The girl one saw that picture and goes, "Why?"
Why?
And she was like in 5th grade when she saw that. She was like, "Oh, why?"
That was the funniest reaction.
I know. Like I could see her having that reaction now, but as a 5th grader, it was pretty harsh, I thought. I have not noticed any gray hairs. You always point them out to me.
Well, it's because you look right at the top of my head. It's a wonder you ain't seen them. It's a shame that they're not stylish because they really are very pretty the way they sparkle. It's like having streamer tinsel.
Tinsel.
Sometimes I'll look at them and I'll be like, why is having shimmery hair not cool?
I've got lots of gray hair. And patches.
Jessica's got, I guess she says, curls don't create volume, it creates frizz.
I can imagine the summer around here.
I think maybe my hair is just too heavy. You know, like this top layer is too long. I think I just need to.
I just kind of text from the other Adam. I guess he's created an AI song for us.
About what?
On the radio, which is pretty cool. I want to listen to it, but I'm like, I don't want to just put it on. I don't know what's on there, you know?
Play it now.
Well, we're about to come back, but I'll play it soon.
He wouldn't send you something that was bad.
I wouldn't think so, but you just never know, right?
Politicians laughing, fired by the boss. It takes one hand.
Holly,
Count the things I can
Yes.
count.
we have a whole other hour and a half of morning show left. Are you excited about that?
Yes.
I'm pumped about it. To be fair, the first 30 minutes went fast. Holly. All right, we got things to do this morning. But first, before we play games and give away prizes and do all the fun things, we got to tell everybody what's happening over at Granddad's today. What is on the menu?
Well, it was funny because I was with Dina last night, and I said, "Hey, what do you want me to promote on the show today?" And she said, let me think about it. I'll text you.
It's in this group.
She sent it?
Yeah, Thursday the 30th. It's right there in the group that she sent this morning.
Oh, I just seen the birthday. Thank you, Dina. She's got me.
Yes.
Fried chicken, barbecued pork, turnip greens, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese go good with that skilled corn. Are you okay?
Baked beans, coleslaw, pepper slaw, bacon ranch pasta.
That's good. That
You
bacon
guys,
ranch pasta is good.
I had it last night.
that's
It
good.
was a catered bunko that I went to, and they had the bacon ranch pasta.
Mhm. That slaps.
Oh my gosh.
Anytime I go in for lunch and they've got that, I'm going to get it.
And they don't have it every day. So
No.
when they have it, you have to get it. Cornbread or roll. You can find Granddad's at 620 Woodbury Highway. Hey, they're going to be having they're going to be open Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah. That's not this Sunday, but next Sunday. They're not usually open on Sunday, so it's going to be a special day for them. But yeah, get on by and see them today for lunch, 11 until 2. The bacon ranch pasta, though. I could take that home and just sit there and eat it. Just out of a bowl.
So they had all the food like buffet style on the island
At Bunko last night.
at Bunko last night.
This came from Granddad's. The food did.
And I put I sat at where the food was, and the okra and the pasta,
Okra.
the bacon ranch pasta salad it was bussin'.
Sorry, I had to cough. Back to it. Now, they do catering, I believe.
Yes.
Granddad's, so you can talk to them about that, too. All right, let's play games. Get your phones ready. It is time for the Stupid Silly Stat.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat. Revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They do custom exhaust work that is not something you can have done just anywhere. Freedom Automotive, about the only place around here you're going to find that. And then they'll take care of your other things too, like alignments, wheels, tires. They got payment plans for those tires because they can get expensive to put a whole new set on. Go by and see them, see what they can do for you at Freedom Automotive in Manchester, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. That's right in front of College Street Elementary School for Freedom Automotive Service Center. Holly.
The average kitchen has at least 5 of these. The average kitchen has at least 5 of these.
All right, 728-1320 to get through on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. Take your guesses. First person with the right answer, a free $25 car wash from Club Car Wash in Manchester.
The average kitchen has at least 5 of these.
Trying to find the phone numbers to put up here. There we go. 728-1320. Call in on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. You win bragging rights. You also win a free car wash worth $25, an MVP wash to Club Car Wash. Morning show.
Outlet.
What?
Outlet.
Outlets. Good
Outlets.
guess.
Not it.
Got to have plenty of outlets.
Our old kitchen did not have enough outlets, and our new one, I think, is probably good.
Philip says redneck Tupperware, and he's talking about Cool Whip and butter containers.
That's what we grew up with.
Cool Whip containers was dishes
Yeah.
at my Meemaw's house. That's what.
Well, that's what you put the mashed potatoes in, and you get them. But the thing is, what happens in our house is that we're gonna put this extra soup in this whipped cream container, and then I go get whipped cream out the refrigerator, and it's soup from 4 months ago that nobody ever ate because they thought it was whipped cream. Morning show.
Countertop kitchen appliances.
Countertop
good
kitchen
guess.
appliances. Good guess, but not it.
There's a lot of things. You got your air fryer, your toaster, your blender, your coffee maker.
We put our toaster back underneath the counter.
I don't want to sound bougie, but I put my appliances away.
Well, I mean, I like that though. It keeps the counter clean. Also, there's something about toasters that freak me out, and I want them to be unplugged at all times unless they're in use. They scare me. Toasters
Well,
scare me. They're $6.
Yeah,
and
our
they heat up.
toaster is not a
Our toaster's not.
it's
cheap.
not fancy. It's a 2-slice toaster.
Yeah.
I think it come from Dollar General.
Yeah, it was like $6 or $8.
It don't toast the bread evenly.
No, we probably ought to get a good one.
The middle, you can see like burn lines down the bread, and then around the edges is soft.
Yeah, so something that cheap that gets that hot to cook things makes me nervous. I'm like, I would just need to unplug that when we're not using it. It might just burn the house down.
The average kitchen has at least 5 of these. What is it?
Christy says knives, and that is not correct. Or I wouldn't have read it, obviously, but good try. 728-1320. Take your guesses. First person with the right answer wins bragging rights and a $25 car wash to Club Car Wash. That's the new one there at the main intersection in town. Let's hook you up with that. Morning show.
Bench utensil.
Utensils. Not it. Morning show.
Wall plugs.
Good
Wall
guess.
plugs. Nope, not it.
I'm going to give y'all a hint just because everybody is thinking it's in the kitchen. It's going to be something you have in the kitchen.
Cooking wise or something. Yeah.
But this is a food item.
Well, you gave me a hint too early.
They're way off.
Yeah, but we got plenty of time. Let them guess for a while.
I'll do what I want.
Yeah, you and I are going to fight today.
Okay.
I'm tired of your attitude.
I'm ready.
I'm going to win. I probably won't win. I never win. She's got the trump card. 728-1320. The average kitchen has 5 of these.
I would say I'm average. Hattie says bananas.
Bananas. One day they're not ripe, and the next day they're all rotten. They just are like green, brown.
I feel like the girl one brings them to me and she's like, please make banana bread. Like she's hiding them so they'll get real brown.
Morning show.
Apples.
Apples. Good try, but no, not it. Not apples.
James says taters.
Morning show.
Butter.
Like maybe sticks of butter.
Sticks of butter. No, not it. Not sticks or tubs or butter. No butter. Morning show.
Dish towel.
No,
good
not
guess.
it. Good try. You're not eligible anyway, John. You just won. You have to wait 30 days. Morning show.
Macaroni and cheese boxes.
Macaroni and cheese boxes.
Yes.
Good guess, but not it. Our kids nearly burnt the duplex down we were staying in while we were building our house because they didn't put the water.
It was the cup.
The little
The
cup.
cup of macaroni.
Morning show. Condiments. Not it.
Can't say that on the radio.
The kids called me. I was at work, and I didn't work far. That was back in my newspaper days, so I wasn't far. They said, "Hey, something's wrong. We think the house might be on fire." And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I run home, and I could smell it when I get out of the truck. I'm like, "What have they done?" And I go in there, and it's just smoke everywhere. And this smoke was on the walls in there. The smell was on the walls in there for weeks. Morning show.
A tumbler, like a Yeti cup.
Oh, good guess. We probably got about 5 of them running around, but that's not it today. Morning show.
Cheeses.
What'd you say?
Cheeses.
Cheeses. Oh, I love
cheese.
cheeses. Not it, though. Oh, not it. Cheese and crackers.
James says taters, which is funny because I at any given time I'm like, yeah, I got about 5 or 6 taters in there, and I'll go get them to make cheeseburger soup, and these things have just took root.
Yeah, they're old. Morning show.
Bags of chips.
Bags of chips is close, but not it. Not it. 728-1320. The average kitchen area has 5 of these. Morning show.
I have way more than 5, but spices.
Oh, spices. Yeah, good try. We got way more than 5 of those too. I don't even know what they do. Like, I open the spice cabinet, and I don't know what all that stuff up there does. How many spices would you say we have?
30 to 40.
Yeah, there's a bunch. We should call them and count those.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to do with my time.
Morning show.
Boxes of cereal.
Boom. There it is right there. Boxes of cereal. The average kitchen has 5. Most likely 3 of them will go stale. What is your name?
Lee Prater.
Lee Prater.
Good
Where do
job.
you guys stand on the average there? Are you above or below average?
Below.
Below. Good. Well, good for you.
Do you like cereal?
I got 3 kids. I got twins and a 4-year-old.
Okay, well,
Okay.
yeah.
It's gone quick.
Yeah.
Yes, he's just smart man. All right, Lee. Well done. Hey, I got a free car wash for you. I know that I can't help you with the inside of the car with all them kids, but I can keep you outside clean. You come on by and pick that car wash up, okay?
Okay, no, thank you.
Thank you. How many boxes of cereal do we have?
We have about 5. Look,
And they go stale.
I have a chocolate. I have a fruity. I have something like a frosted flake or a corn flake, something that's not got a lot of flavor. It's like or like a Cheerio.
Okay.
And then there may be a Raisin Bran or a mini wheat for fiber if I'm feeling a little like I need some fiber in my diet.
All right.
And something with marshmallows in it, like some Lucky Charm. What?
Just the amount of cereal. There's no way you're eating all of that before it goes bad.
But
And why are the bags not resealable?
That's the dumbest thing.
It's on
that
purpose.
They're not.
But I think
So
you
they'll
should,
go stale, so you have to buy more.
You should. I think I've seen where people will take it out of that box and put it into like a plastic container with a lid. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have seen it.
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should. I
love when I make suggestions and she looks at me like that.
I'm a little bit of a cereal snob.
She is a cereal snob. I bought her Fruitos one time and she threw them away.
I don't know what you're doing bringing that into my house, but
here's some Fruitos and some Dr. Thunder, and she's like, "Oh,
yeah, no,
so bougie." She doesn't get her hair done, but you better bring her the right cereal and the right Coke. She ain't drinking Dr. Thunder. She ain't doing it. I'm like, what tastes the same?
No, it does not.
Fruitos, same as Cheerios, same as Fruit Loops, same thing. Probably a lot more harmful dyes in it. I don't know.
I love cereal. Probably eat cereal more than anything else in my entire life.
Tell how much cereal I eat.
None. He eats none cereal. But I had a friend at work when I worked at the hospital, and she brought me Cocoa Pebbles and healthy Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh.
And she wanted to do a blindfold taste test to see which, because she just.
I'm sure you spotted that quick. I have no doubt.
She knew I was going to like the healthy cereal more. So we did it. I took a bite of each and I was like, oh my gosh, all day. This is Cocoa Pebbles. This is the better tasting cereal. This is Cocoa Pebbles. Nope.
Really?
It was the healthy cereal.
Why don't you still get that then?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Why don't you still buy
it? I looked for it. She lives in Murfreesboro. I don't know if her select. I know. I was
because
so shocked.
Holly's taste palate is very sensitive. Like she's a very sensitive taste palate. She knows if something's off with the food. She won't eat her own cooking because it's bad. You know, it
was like
I can't take her out
Annie's
to eat.
something. or
Leanne says that the FDA allows a certain amount of bug particles in your cereal.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Also, rat feces.
Yeah, right. Also that.
Speaking of, are we supposed to be talking about?
I was going to do that at Thursday.
Perfect. Kroger in Tullahoma. What's that about? Have y'all seen that?
I had seen it, and
Rats.
I didn't get a lot into it because I'm just like, well, places probably have, they're, you can't keep them all out all the time, right? There's probably no telling what's under this radio station, but that is a grocery store. So I was kind of like, yeah. But then our friend who was her husband was an eyewitness and actually saw them.
It was the original Adam.
The original Adam.
Yeah, we have the Adam and the other Adam that listen to the show sometimes, and the original Adam apparently witnessed these, and so I'll take his word for it.
With his own eyes.
Yeah, he saw the rats.
So then she sent us the video. Yeah, but we're talking about that during Thursday. The little tease right there.
The video I saw was like, that's not one rat.
No.
That was,
and I was like, is it a rat? Is it mice? Those are rats.
No, those were Master Splinter's brothers and sisters. Those things were huge. It looked like the New York subway. Like those were huge.
They weren't New York subway big.
They looked like squirrels. They were the size of a squirrel.
They weren't. They were a little smaller.
Humongous.
Maybe a baby squirrel.
It's a pretty big rat. I mean, they were like, they look like bunnies.
What part of this is going in Thursday was I not clear about? You want to just have it right here?
We got games when we come back. Quick news break. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, here till 8:30, Monday through Friday on Thunder Radio WMSR.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Have y'all seen the video of them rats? I need to be able to pull it up on the thing. I can show it on the video feed later. Where is that? That video was yesterday.
In that.
I see it. Yeah.
I don't know if there was any audio with it. I didn't.
It's authentic, right? We know this is good. Copy link. I'll send this over to.
Good morning, Glenn.
Glenn, you're my favorite, Glenn.
I'm excited about the. I'm excited about the RFK. Getting in there and giving us healthy foods.
She ain't gonna eat them.
You know what's sad? I like healthy foods. I like fruits and vegetables, and
you gotta start taking care of yourself, or I'm gonna start keeping up with what you do.
If somebody made me the healthy food, I would eat it.
Probably girl one will. She's learned how to make herself up some yogurt bowls, and
that's all she makes is yogurt bowls.
She's ripped up like a tater chip now.
Mm-hmm. Who's sending me messages? Facebook user.
All right,
Daphne.
I'll get that rat video up, so we'll be able to play that one.
So about Kroger in Tullahoma, I was there on Saturday just for dinner for some cooked potatoes, and it smelled so bad in there, and I was looking around, and everybody else was like covering their noses and stuff like that. So I knew it wasn't just me, but we did see like droppings and stuff on the floor, and I was like, what in the world is going
Seriously?
on? So
Is that visible?
What was going on until after I left, and I looked it up on the forum to see if anybody else had said anything about the smell or anything. That's when I saw it all. But I asked one of the workers in the self-checkout, and I was like, how can you like just stand here with a straight face and like not scratch your nose or anything? And he said, well, I have a sinus infection, so I can't smell anything. And I said, honestly, it smells like somebody's been urinating like all over the store. It was so strong. So
yikes.
Yeah.
Who's the manager there?
I completely agree with them shutting down to renovate. Quote. It was bad. It was very pungent. I didn't see any mice myself, but I could see evidence of mice, and just the smell alone would like take your breath away.
Well, thanks for that listener report. Oh, goodness. We got an hour left, Holly. Remember 30 minutes ago when I said that'll do it? I was done. I was done with the show. I was like, I'm done. That'll do it.
I was like, I think I perked up a little.
I know, and I saw it. I was like, no, let's do it for the first half hour. I felt bad.
It's a gift to me.
You got yesterday off. And we'll be off next Wednesday because we go to Columbia Tuesday night. And that'll be a longer night.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I was so tired when we left spring.
Which I don't get because it was, it wasn't, by the time we left, it was like 8:30.
Maybe it's because
I haven't told you this, but we would have got home 15 minutes earlier, but I got on the interstate going the wrong way and had to turn around. You didn't notice it because you were over there fiddling with your camera. I had to go 6 miles before I could get off and turn around and go back the other way.
I wasn't fiddling with my camera because I had already pulled all the pictures.
Well, I don't know what you were doing, but I got on 65 south instead of north. I was so mad. You couldn't turn around. But I was trying to do the directions myself, and
I was like, this is the longest trip.
It was only an extra 8-10 minutes.
You said 15.
It was.
You can't change it. No.
It was. We were supposed to get back at 9:55, and we got back at like 10:04. So 9 minutes. So it didn't make that big a difference. But I was mad. I was very mad.
I was like, I can't do this next week. I can't. I was just, we get up early, we come do the show. We leave the show, we go do work. We leave the
Holly,
work.
people out there working all day long, 12-hour shifts on the factory line, building, and here you are sitting here drinking your coffee.
3 12s probably.
Yeah, we do work like 7 12s, but it's whatever. Good. Brian said he saw multiple comments of it smelling like urine. I don't like that smell.
Who says, what smell I really like? Urine.
I like a candle that smells like urine.
You're in luck because this Kroger is covered in rat piss.
Holly, we don't say that word. Sometimes she's a little wild. I don't know. She's real ladylike that she drops that right there. And I'm like, too far. Are you excited about your hair appointment? Are you getting it colored or just cut?
Yeah, I'm getting it colored.
Oh, you're going to be gone for a while then. I ain't going to see you again.
What do you need me to do?
Huh?
You said you needed me to do something.
I don't think so.
This morning,
I forgot.
I said I got an appointment today. You said, oh, I need you to do something.
I wish you would have remembered it.
You didn't tell me what it was.
Oh, well, if I remember, I'll tell you. I think it was a joke.
Oh. Ooh, tax season.
Ugh, gross. Shut up. I've already turned in my tax things.
Can you imagine doing somebody's taxes? Oh, God. Ugh.
You were lying when you said that you were trying to work things out.
Welcome back, everybody.
Now I'm broken down.
Name that artist, Holly. Name it.
Bailey Zimmerman.
You're getting good at your country. I do like Bailey Zimmerman. Got to see him open for my boy.
When I hear his voice, it takes me back there to that concert.
Last thing that I thought I'd lose, all I ever wanted.
It's a good one.
It was the girl one's first concert, and so I was trying to take in her
watching her have her experience.
Yeah,
she had a good time.
So when I hear it, it takes me back there to watching her see those things for the first time.
She videoed everything.
You don't get many firsts when they
get that old.
Yeah.
I mean, first Christmases and things like that when they're little, but
when first everything when they're little.
When they're 17 at the time, and it's their first because it was a little late. So a lot of kids are going to their first concerts a little earlier than that. So when she's 17, going to her first concert, and you could see just like the sparkle.
Yeah.
The whole production, everything was new for her, and it was Morgan Wallen, so she was pumped about that. She probably filled up her phone with storage on videos, but she was taking video after video after video. And then later, she's like, "I didn't realize I sang that bad." Like she could hear her voice.
Go back and listen to it.
Singing.
Yeah.
She's like, "I wanted to hear Wallen singing, but I hear me singing." You know. All right, we got the other games to play this morning. First, I want to tell everybody about Common John Brewing Company. They are open right now. Matter of fact, no, I'm sorry. They open at 8 o'clock.
You keep trying to
I'm speeding the
end
morning
this
up.
day
I know.
quicker.
At 7 o'clock, I was like, that'll do it for the show. We had an hour and a half left. I got things to do, I guess. I'm just trying to get out of here. Common John opens in about 30 minutes. Get on by and see them. I like the scrambled egg power bowl. I get it with no onions. That's preference, I guess. But whatever. He's got peppers and onions. I like the peppers. You go by and get it with whatever you like. The burritos, breakfast burritos are good. They do, workspace meetings. So if you want to maybe use it for a retreat day for your company, they do that during the middle of the day. Talk to them about that, or just swing on by and grab some lunch. Pepperoni pizza be good at 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. That's commonjohnbc.com. All right, Holly, games.
It's Name That TV Show theme song today.
You took Jessica's advice here.
Yeah. I've got a little snippet from a TV show theme song. Josh is gonna play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out the name of that TV show, give us a call. 728-1320. Tell them what they're gonna win, Josh.
2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville. If you can name this, they want the TV song. Is that what you want?
The show.
The TV show?
Yeah.
A TV song.
I don't know.
A TV song.
You're off today.
I am. You know why I'm off? Because you woke up in a mood. And
he cheated on me in my dream.
And she's.
And I was like, what do you think you're doing?
I opened my eyes and she was just standing over the top of me, just staring at me. And I'm like,
that's not true.
And that's messed me up all day. All right. I tell my girlfriend, she's on to us. All right. 728-1320. Name this TV show. Oh, that's not. Sorry.
Wow. I was like, I have no idea what that is.
That's better. What I played for you was Song for a Summer Night by Mitch Miller and the Gang.
Okay.
Yeah, that was nowhere near what I
was that put into Arrakis when the radio station was built?
Yes, 1962. Morning show.
3 something.
So fast. Good job. What's your name?
It's Brandon.
Brandon. Well done, Brandon. 2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame. Got your name all over them up here at our studios. Come pick those up.
All right, man. Thank you.
His name's not literally on the tickets because they don't let me do that, but I have a little note.
Hattie got it as well. I didn't think.
Well, as soon as I saw that, I was like, all these older watchers.
But I tried to pick a part. Play the 3-second. I tried to pick a part that wasn't the chorus. But now play the answer.
But when you watch a show,
it's embedded.
It's embedded. When you watch a show over and over and over, that theme song, you hum it all day long. Like I don't think we remember the days when we were into TV shows. But if I heard any of the shows that I listened to, Saved by the Bell, any part of it, or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or Friends, or any of those that we watched, I'm going to know that pretty quick.
Down at our rendezvous.
So I never really watched Three's Company. It was on at the house sometimes when I was, at home. But I never sat down and watched
even the bad shows.
Several episodes of it. But as I was pulling this song, I was watching the intro, and Suzanne Summers, my word.
Oh yeah.
When the other, I don't know the other lady's name, but when she's watering the plants and she spills water on Suzanne Summers, who's outside tanning.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
I see now what the.
Because later she was like, what's the big deal about Suzanne Summers? I'm like, what? Step by step.
Yeah. Well, she was mom and step by step. She was single lady and right?
Yeah, it was different. She was older by the time Step by Step rolled around.
She wore mom clothes in that. Didn't she? I shouldn't say that. I don't.
She's not even watched the show.
I never watched Step by Step.
She's not even watched the show, and she's out here just throwing out judgments, buddy. That show's garbage. I'm like, well, you don't know. Ashley said Happy Days. Back when shows had good TV theme songs, not a part of TV these days. It says
Happy Days.
Hatfield, and that he's right. I feel like that was a lot of effort went into the theme song for a show. And I don't think that happened. But I don't watch network TV sitcoms now. Are there even any on?
Yeah, there's sitcoms. But it's the intros were all the same back then. The camera would be on somebody in the kitchen beating eggs, and they splash it, and then they turn and smile at the camera.
Right.
A quick zoom in.
Are you watching Mama's Family in your head right now? Like what?
I liked Mama's Family.
That was good. I had even the bad shows that we watched, the theme songs you would remember, like Full House or Family Matters or whatever, that there's even Saved by the Bell. They're just bad TV. But if I heard even a 1 second clip of that theme song, I think I'm going to be able to spot it.
Growing up, if ever there was not a sentimental moment, but just maybe a moment of kindness in our home.
Oh, that didn't happen often, no?
My brother would be like, this ain't Full House. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop hugging.
Stop hugging.
My favorite thing about the TV shows like that is when like the daughter stomps off and slams the door or whatever and huffs away from the adults. I'm like, that's not how it works, at least not in the South. I don't know what y'all do out there.
You take the door off the hinge and you beat them with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be realistic. They just huff off and cross their arms and stomp their feet and slam the door. And the parents are standing there and they're like, oh, what do I do?
Slam the door when I like.
Our kids shut the door too loud on accident. They come back up like, I didn't mean to.
Sorry.
It just shut loud.
It does, because if the
at our house,
maybe if a window is open or the air is on, sometimes it'll shut hard and they'll come out. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
We ain't had time to even react yet. Like I can still hear the echo of the door shut.
They don't want to give us the impression that they had the slightest bit of attitude.
No. I didn't mean to. Ashley says, "Oh, the soap operas our grandmothers would play." My great granny. I don't even know the names of the shows.
General Hospital, One Life to Live.
Okay, you know them. Days of Our Lives. Is that one of them?
Yeah, Days of Our Lives.
I just know that after Price is Right went off, my day was over in the summertime up there because I would go visit, and she lived in a shotgun style house. Wasn't very big. She was 99 years old. Had the wood burning stove on in the summer. I'm not kidding. There's no air conditioner.
Thin?
Huh? Yeah, she was little.
See, because my Mima was bigger, and it was the opposite. She had it like the Arctic tundra in her house.
Well, this house didn't have an air conditioner. There was no air conditioner. There was a window unit in my Mima's bedroom, but there was not one in the house. So it didn't matter if the wood burning stove was on or not. You're gonna burn alive in there. And so you either had to go sit outside to cool down in July, or you had to sit in there and watch soap operas from 11 to 3. Occasionally, and I mean occasionally, the Cubs would be on, and we get to watch that.
But you're not a Cubs fan.
No, but it was baseball.
Yeah, it was something different.
It was better than the soap operas we've been watching.
Young and the Restless, Leanne says.
Yes.
I never watched any of them. I hated when they were on.
I know. I was just like, oh, another one. How long is this going to be? You get so bored.
Yeah.
Because what I would do, because I was younger, I would go out and go ride my bike around the block or, go play. But it was just me. There's only so long I could play before I would be like, I can go back inside. It's hot, I go inside and it'd be hotter. When
I was growing up, if I ever stayed home sick from the hospital, I was not sick from school. I don't know why I said hospital, General Hospital maybe. But if I stayed home sick, I had to be sick all day, even if I felt better after lunch. I did not feel better, and I wasn't allowed to. If I stayed home from school, I was restricted to my room.
You ain't leaving that bedroom
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But
you must be sick. Stay in there then.
You had to watch all the shows that Mima watched because she stayed home with you.
And so you got to watch a lot of soap operas.
Matlock.
Price is Right was a good show, though.
I liked The Price is Right. It was okay.
I would get irritated at the people. Even as a younger kid, I'm like, if they just bid $300, why would you bid $275? Like, you have no chance to win this now. Anyway, we've got more Morning Show. Thursday coming up in just a minute. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Orange Beach at the Shoalwater. And I'm going to save you 15% because you're a Thunder Radio listener. Go to golf2beach.com. That's golf, the number 2, beach.com. And hook you up. You type in Shoalwater 802 and use the promo code Thunder15. That's Thunder15. And you're going to save 15% on that condo because you are a loyal listener. to Thunder Radio. So it's that simple. All right, more morning show. We're here till 8 Thursday. Next, we got birthdays coming up later on. 728-1320. Call those in.
At Coffee County Bank, we believe in better. For nearly 50 years, we've bet it all on better. Since 1975.
My granny watched the news. Prices right, and the TV was off. Yeah, we watched the late news up there. I don't know. Nostalgia. Just thinking about watching it on that old TV. Everybody sit down and watch the news. I don't think anybody was actually watching it. I think it was just in the room. And there was no smartphones then.
Do you like this shirt?
I like that shirt. You look very professional. Like a president of it.
I don't mind this shirt. I don't like them. If it's not a sweatshirt, I don't really like it because they're uncomfortable. But this ain't.
Yeah.
I think this is nice.
Yeah, I think it's a nice shirt.
Like it's not unflattering or anything, but it's also not too revealing.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a piece of clothing that, it's like, okay, I actually don't mind wearing this. There's nothing worse than wearing uncomfortable clothes and you're tugging and pulling. Like maybe it's a little shorter, so when you sit down, you got to make sure and pull so your crack ain't hanging out.
Paint quite the picture there, Holly. Leanne says, I still watch Young and the Restless.
Is it still on or you watch reruns?
No, I think it's still on. Those shows never stop.
Victor Newman got shot yesterday.
Spoiler.
The only thing I don't like about it is it does this thing where it falls off like it doesn't sit right.
Sit right up there.
Yeah.
I just wear these quarter zip.
They look good on you.
Thanks. I got like 5 of them. And I just rotate them. It's my thing now.
It's bad our viewership isn't a little higher today. I'm having a good show.
Our listenership's up though.
How you don't know that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about the rats, okay?
Rats. I got the video of the rats, the Kroger rats. We're going to play it for everybody. I don't know what it's going.
Look, I didn't immediately want to do this on the show because I'm not real big at. I don't want to see
business bashing.
Yeah, I don't like business bashing, and I like to give a business the benefit of the doubt. But when I saw
they're huge rats.
When I saw
everybody else talking about it.
When I saw the video, I'm like, yeesh.
With Josh and Holly.
Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway.
Sing it, Holly. Sing it. I every now and then I'll be like, sing it. And then she doesn't know the words most of the time. I don't know why I even do that anymore.
Me either.
She's a great singer.
Yeah,
she has a good voice.
I do.
She does. I'm serious.
No, I don't.
She can hit them high pitches?
Yeah.
What?
I was always in the back row for chorus.
You were in chorus?
Which puzzled me because I was always the shortest. So I'm like, why are they putting me in the back?
I know. Every year at elementary school, they had tryouts for the pop stars. Like, or maybe not every year, but when you're in 4th and 5th grade, you got to try out. And there was like the traveling group of singers the elementary schools had at the time. And I tried out both times because I love to sing. This is perfect for me. And I did not make it. And I was like,
you didn't?
No. And I'm like,
I've heard you sing, and that surprises me.
But at that age, I'm like, why? I know all the words and I sing it in rhythm. I don't think I thought that, but I know I sing it on time. And I'm like, why didn't I make it? And now I'm like, why didn't somebody stop me from trying out? And maybe we went over the top with our kids of stopping them from doing things that would have embarrassed them. I'm like, don't do that. that's a bad idea. But at the same time, later on, I'm like, why didn't somebody stop me? I don't know. It's very tricky. Trying to figure out where that line is.
Yeah.
All right. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. I'm going to get you a weather update in a minute, but first we're going to talk about the rats at Kroger's.
It's in Tullahoma, the Kroger.
I'm going to put the
over there.
video up on the video feed, by the way, if you're watching. I'm going to try to.
I've seen some talk about it on the forums, but I don't. I was saying during the break, I don't love talking about businesses in
dog them some big rats.
But when you look at it, we had a friend yesterday text us. She's like, "Have y'all seen this? My husband actually saw one with his own eyes." And with these videos, you don't know is that really the Tullahoma Kroger, or is it a video from somewhere else? You don't know nowadays,
right? Yeah,
what you're getting is authentic,
or even with AI, right?
So you have to use your best judgment. And so I just didn't. I'm not familiar with that Kroger. I don't know what it looks like, the layout. So I just didn't. But when she said that her husband seen them with his own two eyes, I was like, okay, let's. And she sent us the video.
But then I guess two things could be true, right? Like it could be maybe there was one rat, but this video also isn't from there. Yeah, like I don't know. Both could be true, right?
But the video is of the aisle, and one rat shoots across the aisle. Like he walks across and he's like, "Hey, lady," to the person with the camera.
Yeah.
And then it zooms in on this corner of like a corner of like a, it looks like maybe a freezer door.
It's like between a freezer, maybe like one of those end shelves.
End shelf, yeah. And three mice like poop, 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 like a dadgum Disney movie.
How does poke their head on top of each other out the side?
And,
what's out here?
Y'all look at it like it's a bad thing, but that's Ratatouille back there. They're just trying to live their life.
Yeah. They just got them a little, they found them a nice, it's warm in there.
It's a whole herd of them in
Is that what you call them, a herd?
Yeah, it's a herd of mice. A herd of rats.
I got the video.
Let me look at what it is.
Watching the show, if you're listening, sorry, we're description's the best I can give you. But if you're watching on the Carmine Family Dental Cams, we got the video up, and you can watch on Facebook or YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Also, Rooster 1015, 93.9 The Duck, or Whiskey Country Radio Facebook pages will have it as well.
A group of rats has a great name.
What is it?
It's called a mischief.
A mischief.
Yeah.
A mischief of rats.
And that's what that is in that corner there. It's a little mischief.
They're up to some mischief over there.
There's like, you can see three,
and you can see a couple more back there.
Movement in the back. So there was more than 5 in that area. And if there's more than 5 in that area, can you imagine the rest of the...
One had shot across the aisle. So I know there's another.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And so now... And someone had sent a voice message, Daphne did, and said that she was there, and she said it smelled like urine in there. She said the smell is awful, awful, awful. And I had somebody, I was reading through the comments, and somebody said that they were at Lowe's, and there were guys in like, is it Kevlar? No, not Kevlar. That's what police wear, right?
Yeah.
Hazmat, like the white protection suits when you don't want to get junk on you.
Yeah.
And she made a joke and was like, "Are y'all headed to Kroger's?" He's like, "Yes, we are." It's awful. But it is closed now for renovation.
Where it was. I don't know if it still is. I don't know how long that lasted.
The
Tullahoma News says there's no rats there.
Well, that's the thing. When this come out, people are saying that the managers at Kroger like tried their best to clean up anything.
Mr. Kroger received an inspection from the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, and there's no rats. Except for these ones out back in the dumpster that are dead.
Except this mischief of dead rats.
Yeah, we don't know where they came from.
I don't like mice and rats. If we live out in the country, and so sometimes they'll get in our pool and stuff, but I just... it's gross because you see them and then they're gone, and you don't know where they
Where'd you go? Yeah,
you know they're there.
Where are you going? And
what are you eating?
Yeah.
Where is your nest?
How many of you are there? Is there a mischief in here? Yeah, no, it's a little bit disturbing. I don't do mice. Mice and snakes. I don't like or care for either. I'm sure I'm not in the minority there.
When I was little, I loved all things reptile, amphibian, bugs. I was a nerdy science girl growing up, and I didn't mind to hold them and catch. I'd catch lizards at my Meemaw's house, and frogs. Now I am just. I always wondered why my Meemaw never had a pet, and I get it now.
No, I don't want any more pets. Hattie says need a few barn cats running around to take care of that problem.
Right.
And I think that's why we don't have that problem here in Manchester, because of the stray cat population. There's a lot of stray cats in Manchester. Everybody's always complaining about them on the forum, but I mean,
Are they?
Yeah, there's a lot of complaints about the stray cats.
Remember to
no
spay
complaints
and
about the
neuter
mice.
your pets.
Yes.
Everyone.
When we used to work on the square, and they have cleaned. I know they tried to trap a lot of these and clean them up and get them. I know the Humane Society, I think at one point, was trying to trap a lot of these animals and spam and neuter them just to slow down the population situation. But when I used to work on the square, like at night, if I had to work late and leave, there's cats everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Buster Bush used to feed them up there over at Bush Insurance. And I don't know if he still does or not, but there's cats everywhere. And so,
if anybody's looking for a little cat, someone dropped one off. She's trying to get rid of it, I think.
It's not Swap and Chop here.
She said it's really friendly,
Uh-huh.
but she lives next to some woods, and she's had bad luck with cats and coyotes.
Yeah. Here in the South, we call them coyotes.
Coyotes.
Coyotes gonna get them. My favorite is somebody who's not from here, and they get on the forum and they're like, I hear some howling, yelping. Is that coyotes? Or somebody will be like, I saw a coyote. You better get your small pets up and your children.
Well, they are out there.
They live here. Yeah. Or there'll be reports of a bobcat. They're like, oh, so-and-so saw a bobcat. And I'm like, yeah.
You probably did.
Yeah. Imagine all the bobcats you didn't see. Like they say it like, there's one and only one, and it's in this neighborhood right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, there's more than one of them.
It's getting to where out where we live, I'm starting to see more. What is it? I thought animals hibernated. Not all animals. I know they don't.
It's not a Disney movie.
I know they don't all hibernate, but I thought their activity slowed during the winter months. Like there's not as much food to
I guess they're hungry.
But I have seen lots of animals that I don't normally see. Like I saw an owl and a gray fox. Everything is just kind of.
Disney ruined you or lied to us when we were little, and Disney just told you that all the animals went underground in this nice huge den, and they had a fire under there,
wrapped up in their fluffy tail,
and they just stayed there and slept for months. And I don't think that's quite how it works. Oh, I did see where they found some bears hibernating under somebody's house.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You just got to kind of leave them alone,
yeah,
right?
They said just don't bother them. Just leave them there. It was like a mama and some babies.
I'd be scared every time I left my house.
Those bears have got to hear the people in the house. Like I guess they're like, no, they ain't gonna bother us. All right, we got more morning show. We got a whole another 30 minutes left, and then we'll be done. Sorry, Holly. Sorry. Holly has to do chamber presidential duties today.
No, I don't.
Do you need to leave early to go?
I don't have to. Yeah, I should go early. You're right.
You can leave early to go do your chamber presidential duties. I mean, that's very important. If y'all didn't know, Holly's the president of the Chamber of Commerce here. So if there's a rat problem, you call her. She fixes everything.
There is a little coffee connect at the Sweet Nails and Spa. So if you're curious about the chamber, maybe you want to join. The Coffee Connect is just kind of where we just chit chat and enjoy each other's company and talk business.
Plug for the chamber too, real quick. You don't, because there's some misconception there. I think I just said misconception there. You don't have to be a brick and mortar business.
Right.
You don't have to be a business. You can join as an individual if you just want
if you just want to be a part of the chamber.
Chamber of Commerce, but you don't have to have a brick and mortar location or whatever. If you're doing business or whatever and you want to do some business to business networking, it's a great place to do it. So where is that place at?
The address is 201 Woodbury Street.
Woodbury Street.
What it says here.
Woodbury Highway or Woodbury Street?
Well, I'm just reading what.
No, that's fine. No, I'm not questioning you. Now I'm like, I've not heard of that street, but maybe there is one.
Hang on, let me open with my maps. It says it is over by.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a Woodbury Street, buddy.
Okay, I hadn't heard that.
It's off of Woodbury Pike.
Where's that even? Is that in this town?
Oh.
Is that the Manchester, New Jersey Chamber of Commerce you're looking at there?
Maybe. Hang on. This doesn't look like any place that I've ever seen around here.
I have never heard of that. There's a Woodbury Street, and my maps don't even show that. I see a Woodbury Street in Shelbyville, Murfreesboro, Rochester, New York. I don't show that. Does anybody know?
Okay. Wait a minute. It's what it says, but let me 201 Woodbury Highway.
Well, that's going to be near Common John. That's going to be in that building down there. I'm going to guess. There's a Woodland Street. Is it Woodland Street? Man, I didn't think this was going to go this way. I just thought I was going to get a simple answer as to where this place was.
Let me see here. Hang on.
We'll just that's what we're doing. We are hanging on. No, we could talk about it later. It's not a big deal.
This message brought to you by your president
of the chamber. She knows exactly where this is in town. All right, we got birthdays.
It's Woodland.
Woodland, whole different place. Woodland Street.
It says whole other country.
I do know where Woodland Street is. Very good.
Woodland, by the rec center.
Yes, that's by the rec center, yes. So Woodbury Street. I'm like, I've been here my whole life. I've never heard of Woodbury Street, but, there's a lot of different streets. Maybe it's a little one somewhere. All right, we got birthdays when we come back. Call yours in. I've already got about 4 on my list. 728-1320. We got some celebrities, some local celebrities on that list today. I tell you what. So call yours in, join that list, and get a chance to win some birthday pie later on today from the Mercantile.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Emcella treatments.
All right, not heard of Woodbury Street. Whoops. To be honest, was it on there wrong or did you read it wrong? I believe you. I'm just asking. So that is correct. It's in fact incorrect. But we all know your history with reading things, so it's worth checking. Maybe I'll come by. I fit in at a nail place. Guys get nails done, feet. I know a lot of guys that do. Is that pedicures?
I can't believe we got 30 more minutes of this.
Christy said there's a Sweet Nails in Georgia. Have you ever had the pedicure of the feet? Have you had the feet one? I've never had that.
I like when they shave your heels. They shave all that dead callousy.
I know several guys that have that done. Like, I feel like I maybe should be trying this, but I don't have time for that.
I don't like getting my nails done because I cannot stand a fingernail file. And you can tell them no file, but they always try and just a little, just a little. And I'm like, none file. I cannot. If I touch my finger to a file, it makes my skin crawl. I hate watching somebody else file their nails.
Oh yeah, I think I may have that.
Oh, I can't stand it. It's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it.
So you got a real problem. Hattie said Camille talked him into it one time. Now he does it about every 3 months. Maybe I should be having that done. I also don't want anybody near my toes, so.
You don't have bad toes.
I got that one toenail that's a little bit.
Josh has a toenail.
It got split. It got split in half down the middle all the way to the toe.
What happened?
I don't know. Like a sock caught it and ripped it or something. Like it hurt. But so now they grow. It stayed split and never fell off, and now they each grow at their own speed.
Like one part of the nail grows really fast,
So I had to cut
and the
that
other one
It doesn't grow really at all, hardly.
very
But
little.
it's just there. Like, why didn't it fall off? I thought it was supposed to fall off. I'm not pulling it off.
So I'll look down at Josh's toes, and he has half a really long nail. I'm like, why don't you just cut that, buddy?
Holly, you can do a pedicure for me.
I'm not touching your feet. I don't like feet. Feet are cold.
She don't mind sticking them cold feet on me.
You're warm.
She'll touch me with them ice cubes of feet and then get mad that I jerk away, but that's just a shock reaction. She's like, oh, you don't want to help me warm my feet up. I'm like, no, it's just, won't you touch me with a fire? It's the same thing. I'm going to pull away. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call in those birthdays, 728-1320 or 728-3526. At the end of the day, 4:30, Tiffany will be on Connecting Coffee County. She'll draw for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was Daryl Edwards, and you get your chance today at 4:30. At the end of the week, that's tomorrow, we draw for a birthday cake, grand prize from the Manchester Food Lion, and then we draw for a grand prize floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot in Manchester amongst our anniversary people. So call those anniversaries and birthdays in anytime. Right now, you can do a live on-air shout-out. Here we go. Happy birthday. Jason Crossland has a birthday today. Cora McIntosh, another year for her. Kevin Sherrill just completed a trip around the sun. And the Johnny Bell, happy birthday. So a lot of birthdays there, a lot of local celebrities, well-known folk there. Holly, any celebrities?
Christian Bale, I'm Batman. He turns 50.
Okay,
What?
I'm a complete dork, so I watch cat videos a lot. Have you seen the cat videos where they put the Batman mask on the cat? And then the guy's like, meow, 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 meow. I don't know why I think that's so funny. And like a deep Batman voice. I don't know.
I know. I hadn't seen that one.
I've sent them to you.
Well, I don't watch your videos. They're mediocre at best.
I sent her a video yesterday she laughed at. The cologne one.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
The late Franklin D. Roosevelt has a birthday today. Phil Collins turns 73. Wilmer Valderrama turns 44. That's all I got.
We were talking about the nail place last segment where we couldn't figure out where they were. And then during the break, we were talking about pedicures. And James said he had 2 cups of dead skin come off when he had it done.
When they do
2
that,
cups?
when they shave your heels, that's enjoyable because afterwards they're very soft. It looks like, oh, they're going to cut me, but they don't. They don't cut you.
Maybe.
It is nice because they soak your foot for a long time in like a tub of water with things in it. I don't know what it is.
Weather update for everybody. It is 46 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios here. 70% chance of rain and showers today. High of 59. 52 overnight tonight. 100% chance of rain. And then Friday, an 80% chance of rain early in the day, and that fades throughout the day. 63 on Friday. We could see 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain in our area, so keep an eye on that. 43 overnight Friday, and the weekend's looking good. 57 on Saturday, most are partly sunny. And then Sunday is going to be sunny with a high of 64 on Sunday. May get a little breeze with that. 68 on Monday. How about that? And a long-range forecast looking at Tuesday. Cool back down a little bit, 62. Then Wednesday, 65. Buddy, February. Welcome, February. Sunny and in the 60s. I'll take it. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. Meats and grocery items are available right now at Hillsboro Food Company. Stop in and grab what you need for dinner or maybe that weekend cookout for this weekend. Get on by and see them. Hillsboro Food Company, locally owned by Brandon and Angie Tomberlin. Go see them and their friendly staff from 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturdays at 7403 Hillsboro Highway. And give them a follow on Facebook.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at thunder1320.com.
I don't think Lindsay appreciates the measurement of the dry skin. That's a lot. You can go do your thing. I can finish the show if you want to go. Really, I'll do that for you.
Fine.
You do lots of things for me.
What did you do wrong?
Nothing.
Were my suspicions in my dream correct?
I dream cheated last night. Y'all, so Holly's in some kind of way this morning.
Can't believe you would do that.
Yeah, I didn't even do anything. But when I wake up and she's like staring at me, I'm like, what?
How could you?
I just over there sleeping, just resting up. I slept good last night.
I didn't sleep the best. I tossed and
Holly
turned.
tried this new pillow, and it's not been the best for her. It's like one of these contoured pillows, but
if you were a back sleeper, I feel like if I stayed on my back, it would be a nice pillow. Because even if I turned my head, my neck felt supported, and it was it felt nice.
Does anybody out there?
I'm a stomach sleeper.
Does anybody out there sleep in one position all night? Like, is there somebody out there getting that good of sleep where they fall asleep on their back and that's just where they stay all night long? I mean, occasionally I remember, like, when I have a night where I'm just dead to the world, where I'll fall asleep in one spot and I feel like I wake up in the exact same spot, like my head's not even moved. Like, I feel like I was there for 8 hours and never, but that's like once in a year, maybe. But usually it's back to side, to other side, to belly, to back. Like, I'm all over the place. Is there people out there that just sleep so soundly that they don't move? Like, I don't think those pillows like that, just because my husband, it annoys me. So your husband does that. He can just sleep in one spot. Like, no. I mean, what I can do that Holly can't do is fall asleep quick. Wait, you've gotten better at that. You fall asleep pretty fast.
Dude, I'm wore out when we go to bed. I'm tired.
He sleeps on his back with his hands on his chest. He kind of looks dead. Yeah, I mean, I can, but once I lay down and I decide it's bedtime, usually within, 5 minutes, I'm asleep.
When I have a process that I like to do.
Yeah, the whole process.
You start out on your back, and then so I lay my head on your chest for a little while.
I think it's very hot.
But his shoulder is hard.
It's the muscles.
The bone in there.
Also the bone.
So then sometimes I'll fall asleep, and I can feel him like do this number where he's like trying to
get her to roll.
Get me off, trying to roll me over.
It's the shrug and roll. I do this, and like my other hand is easing her on over.
I bet you let your girlfriend lay on your shoulder.
She don't complain about it. She enjoys it, so. You complain, but she'll be moving pillows, trying to make that perfect, or moving the covers and get me all hot. I don't have a girlfriend. She was very specific. That was not her. That was not
no titles. No titles.
I'm a side sleeper. I normally wake up in the same position. Okay, I guess people are doing that.
I think a side sleeper would like that pillow.
Yeah, a belly sleeper would not. A lot of times, if I'm laying on my belly, I lay flat. Like, I don't even use the pillow. Like, I throw the pillow up over my head, and so I don't hear enough sounds. And I lay flat on the bed. I went through a period of time where I'd hurt myself. My shoulder, my neck was messed up, and I couldn't sleep in my favorite spot. So it was very frustrating. I would try it anyway. When we get over there, I can make it 10 minutes, and I wake back up. But it was good 10 minutes of sleep. I think we need to invest in a sleep number bed, like something real nice.
With what money?
Yeah,
you want to invest in thousands of dollars into
one day. when we have the money. Maybe we'll get there one day.
I like our house.
Yeah.
I like our house. I'm perfectly fine with our house. It's not a big fancy house. It's not even a brick house. It's siding. But I like our house.
What's wrong with that? I like a white vinyl siding house.
But I went to a really nice house last night.
She did.
I'm talking really nice. This is the house of dreams.
Yeah. And then Holly comes back
And
home. Our house was
I'm
like it's the guest house for that house.
Her house is awful. I'm not a good decorator at all. But that house was decorated with intent. Like,
Yeah, very specific.
I decorate at yard sales. It's kind of like it's what I can find.
Morning show overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. First time home buyer, it's a little bit intimidating. We want the right, I tell you, you got to get a lot of things going, but the first thing you want is the right finance team. And Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. They're going to walk you through the process, get you pre-qualified, so when you go out looking for those homes, you know exactly what you can afford. There's first-time homebuyer programs. They're going to be able to get you into all of those. And they're real people right here in Manchester, so you don't have to talk to some chatbot in some other state. New Haven Mortgage, 1300 MacArthur Street, and online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Holly?
Josh?
You had a look on your face like you had something to say, or you saw something interesting, or no, none of that's true.
No, I don't reckon.
At 7 o'clock, which was an hour and 12 minutes ago, I said, that's going to do it for today's show. And Holly got very excited.
Man.
And I don't know why I did that. I was like,
oh, he's short show today for some reason. He's surprising me.
And then I realized, oh, nope, that was not. I was just going to do it for that segment.
That's like when you're a kid and you're driving by McDonald's and your mom rolls the windows down so you can smell all that hamburger and you smell it and we're like, oh, and she's like, no, we got groceries at home.
That's harsh.
My mom had a strange sense of humor.
Did you ever pull in there just to drive around it and
Yeah,
pull back
Burger
out?
King.
Seriously?
Yeah, and then laughed.
Oh, we're going to get a happy. No, you're not. What they call them at Burger King? They weren't Happy Meals. It was kids' meals. Where they had them.
I remember when they came. I was a big Happy Meal fan. I ate Happy Meals for a long time because it come with a toy.
Oh, I used to hate those toys. Our kids, we had to have a little game where we took the toy till they ate the food. And
That
it was a
was
whole
see
thing.
that I didn't have that rule growing up. I could get the toy with my Happy Meal, and if I wanted to play with it while I ate, that was fine. That was allowed. But Josh was like, nope, got to take the toy away from the child until they're done eating all of their fried taters and chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they're going to eat that meal first.
But
there's some starving kids somewhere out there that would love to have that food.
I made a bologna sandwich. Oh, it was a lot last week, actually. I ate a lot.
She gets in a mood where she decides, you know what, I haven't had bologna in a while. And she'll go to the store, get nothing but bologna, come home and eat 5 or 6 bologna sandwiches in a day. And then she'll do that for a week.
I like my bologna sandwiches, just a piece of bologna, not necessarily the thick cut, just regular, all beef and mustard. And that's sometimes
mustard.
Every now and then, if I'm feeling a little, just want to
little adventurous.
Yeah, I'll throw a slice of cheese on there.
Okay.
And then that sticks to the roof of my mouth.
You're really painting a picture, Holly. Really no rhyme or reason for that story. I don't know how we got on bologna. How do you say that's the perfect sandwich?
It is. It's.
I want it fried. If I'm going to eat a bologna sandwich,
I don't want it fried. I like it cold.
I'm here to tell you, I don't think I've had a bologna sandwich. How long have you and I been together?
Was it
15 years? So
15 years.
In at least 16 years, I've not had a bologna sandwich, and I'm probably not going to start.
You've not eaten?
No.
A bologna sandwich?
No.
But you've had bologna, right? You've had some.
I think I had some smoked bologna at a
fried
football
bologna.
party.
No, I know. I think I have fried bologna for you.
No, I didn't eat it.
I think it was for breakfast because we didn't have no bacon or sausage.
Oh, maybe I thought that was ham. So maybe I did have a piece. Didn't realize it. But no, I had so much fried bologna from about age 11 to 15 because that's when I started getting left at home all alone by myself all summer, and that's all I could cook. So I mean, I had 2-3 fried bologna sandwiches a day for 4 years. So then I just I don't want that anymore.
The first time I attempted to cook ramen noodles, I called them oodles and noodles. Everybody here calls them ramen noodles, but ramen, whatever. But first time I wasn't allowed to use the stove, but I knew you made it in a pot on the stove. So I put the pot of water and the block of noodles into the microwave. And I was like, 2 minutes sounds good. Let's just keep this right up. Well, I saw electricity. Flying. It was like zapping in there. It was scary. I was so scared. I'm
going to guess you didn't stop the microwave. You just ran away.
I did stop the microwave, but I thought I'm like, as soon as I put my hand up here, this microwave's going to explode and blow my hand off.
Yeah. Oh, Holly. One of my friends at probably about age 13 or 14 tried to cook a pizza by himself and left the cardboard on the bottom of it. Like a tombstone pizza, got the cardboard piece on the bottom. Yeah. Left the cardboard down there, caught on fire.
I have stuck old pizza boxes in the oven, like to get them off the counter. Forgot they were in there and go to preheat for a meal.
Caught them on fire.
And caught them on fire.
She did that when the kids didn't know that I was around. Let's just put it that way.
It was early on.
And I was hanging out in the bedroom. So she's like, I'm going to go cook something. I don't know what she was cooking.
The kids were, I think it was, I don't know. Was it bedtime?
Yeah, it was bedtime. Yeah. No, they were asleep or supposed to have been asleep. And I'm just hanging out in the bedroom, watching TV. And that's what we were doing. And we had a friend over. Like we were just chilling, watching TV and, hanging out. And Holly's like, I'm going to go cook something. I don't know what she was cooking. And shut the door, left me in there. I hear the smoke alarm go off to the house. And I'm like, well, that's odd, but sometimes they just go off, right? And then all of a sudden, the kids are outside in the yard.
Well, I had to get them out. Running
around in the yard, and there's smoke coming under the door. And it is very pungent. And I'm like, hey, nobody told me nothing. So I was like, at this point, because I was like, just stay in here. So at this point, I'm like, I feel like I need to open the door. I need to leave.
I hadn't introduced them.
Yeah. So I not met the kids. They were little. They were 3, 4, I don't know, 4 or 5. They were young. And I was like, this house is burning down. They've called 911. The kids are out of the house. But it was the pizza boxes that she had left in the oven had caught on fire.
Luckily, the friend, one of my friends who was hanging out with us, she had enough sense to take them out of the oven and throw them in the sink. But when you pour water on something that's hot, you know how much smoke it creates.
Up, yeah. I was concerned. I didn't know what had happened. And then I think back to how old we were at that time. 24-ish. And 23, 24. And I look at kids now, that age. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel right. Like, I'm like, you're not old enough to be doing that. But we.
Emily says her and her dad blew up hot dogs when they first got a microwave, put them in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a little much. I don't think I've ever blown anything up in the microwave. I did go to put something in there that I wasn't supposed to once.
A friend at work wanted to eat better, and she wanted to have like hard-boiled eggs. And so I think she saw or read where you can cook an egg in the microwave.
Somebody messed with her head there, huh?
And it blew up. Yeah. It blew up.
I've seen videos of that. People doing that.
at work in the community
in the community microwave.
Yeah.
And then that's probably the same person who just doesn't clean that up. No.
We cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Because it was the not only was the microwave the community microwave for radiology, it was also in our department where our computers were. So it wasn't like we had a kitchen or a separate
like a break room.
Like a break room.
It was just right here.
It was
next.
right where we worked.
Yeah, right here next to the computer.
Yeah. And we had one coworker, and she would always bring her salmon in
and
nice heat it up in the microwave where we were working.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I couldn't have so little, what's the word there? Like you just don't care what anybody else thinks at all. It's like I'm not going to inconvenience everybody else just so I can have my salmon.
I got the little they're the tuna packets,
little Starkist packs.
Yeah, but it's salmon. And I took them over to our Tullahoma office yesterday, and I was like, "You guys, is there anybody in here that just hates the smell of fish?"
Yeah.
But I don't even think I will ever cook those because I wouldn't want to do that to the
to everybody there.
Yeah.
I was thinking, so our new stations over there in Tullahoma, there's a full kitchen in there. Does that oven work?
It works.
We can cook in there.
Yeah. And our office manager was like, "I don't know why we don't use this more.
Like, we should cook."
Yeah, we should. She said, "I'll cook for you guys." And I'm like, "That sounds great."
Yeah. Forget ordering food. We'll just cook. We'll never do that, but
yeah, we on like Valentine's Day, we can have like a little, like on holidays and stuff.
We can just order it,
Whatever.
All right. Final parting thoughts. Anything? We've got a minute or two left here. There is no Woodbury Street. We've learned that today.
Well, if you're on Woodland Street this morning, swing by and stop at the Sweet Nails
201
the Sweet Nails and Spa.
That must be right next to, I don't know if that's right next to Wisteria Hill. I think they're 210.
Oh, okay.
So I bet that's right there, maybe in that same building even.
Okay.
Just a guess. All right. It's gonna wrap it up for most of us. We got the Mercantile Menu when we come back. Swap It Out coming up at 8:30, so still a little bit more morning show. Don't go anywhere. 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in South.
Used to 15 viewers on my thing was like a top for us, and now it's like the end of the day.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, used to we would have one person on.
Right. So
now there's 15.
It just takes time. I got 20.
Oh, 14.
Well, they're watching from other places. You can't see them, so.
I saw Trey on today, finally.
We got 4 on YouTube today, right now, which is good. We got 4 people watching on YouTube. We're about to make it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin. Good show.
You want to cut the camera here so I can run over to my thing?
No, you need to stay right there the whole time. I'm busy. Hang on, and I'll cut it off.
That's fine.
No, it's fine.
I just said it was fine. I need a game show song for tomorrow.
Game show or TV theme?
Yeah, TV theme. I guess it could be
See y'all. Bye. Peace out.